So this video is to show you how to use Google Slides on your iPad to embed videos. I'm going to start by going into Google Slides, the app itself. Now when you're in the app, you have that little plus button over here, and you can do things like insert an image, you can insert a link. So if you have a link to your video, you could just insert that link. But unfortunately, Google Slides in the app does not give you the option to just embed a video. Now, I will give a caveat here that if you have access to a desktop or a laptop computer, it's much easier to do this on there. So if you have access to a computer, I'd recommend embedding your videos on the computer. But if you want to do everything on the iPad, or if you only have access to an iPad, this is how you can embed a video using your iPad. It's a little bit of a workaround. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually open our Google Slides in a browser. We're going to use Safari. When you're in your Google slideshow, you're going to click the three dots on the upper right, and you're going to click Share and Export. And on Share and Export, you're going to click Copy Link, which gives me a link to my slideshow presentation. Now it's on my clipboard. So I'm going to go over to Safari, and I'm going to pick a tab. I'm going to paste my link, and I'm going to go to that. And now I am on my slideshow, but I'm in a browser. So you can see that the view is very different. I have a lot more options. There's a lot more functionality. And the main thing we're focused on is over here under Insert. I now have the option for video. So I can click Video, and I can insert a video into my slideshow and embed it so that you can actually click play in the slides and watch it. One easy way to insert videos is just if you have them uploaded to YouTube, you can just grab a YouTube URL. So this is a really easy option if you're comfortable with uploading your videos to YouTube. The main thing you want to make sure you do is your YouTube video needs to be public. It can be public and unlisted, which means that it won't show up in search results if you're a little more concerned about privacy. But it does have to be public if you want other people to be able to view it. So I'm going to go grab my YouTube video URL over here. I had this already ready to go. And copy it. And then I'm going to go back into my video, and I'm going to paste that URL here. So now I've got my video that I made. It's over here. I can select it. And that video is now embedded from YouTube here in the browser. And I've got some options over here for different things I could do if I want to kind of change up my settings on my video. The other option besides inserting from YouTube is to insert from your Google Drive. So if you upload a video file to your Google Drive, you're going to see it pop up here. Depending on how many videos you have, you might have to scroll through or look through different folders, things like that. So these are my videos that I have here. So I can grab one of these. Again, this is a video that I've put in my Google Drive, select it, and now this video is going to be here in my slides. Now, one thing I want to mention here is that when you are ready to share your presentation with your classmates, with your teacher, when you go to that share button and you add those people or groups, you're going to need to make sure that your settings for your videos, especially if they're in your Google Drive, that the settings are made so that those other people can view the video. So what'll happen, it's not going to show it here, but when you go and add those names and you go to share it, it's going to ask, do you want to change privacy settings so that they have permission, something like that. And you have to make sure that you tell it yes. Otherwise, when your teacher goes to view your Google Slides, they're going to click on play for the video and they're going to be told they don't have access to it. So this isn't a problem if your video is already in YouTube and it's already public. It's only an issue if your video is uploaded into your Google Drive, because you need to make sure that the share settings on that video in your Google Drive will allow people viewing your slides to see it. So the easiest option, again, is just put it on YouTube, make it public, make it unlisted. That's your easiest option if you're comfortable with that. Once you have your videos embedded in your slides, you can go back to the Slides app if you'd prefer to edit over there. So you can move your videos around. You can resize them. You can change your captions. All the stuff that you can do within the Slides app. So just remember that you're going to need to change those share settings. When you share your slides with others, you'll need to make sure that they have access to your videos. But that is how you embed a video into Google Slides using your iPad. All of this can be done on a computer as well, so if you have a computer, that works great. If you're using an iPad, this is how you do it. Thank you.